Hello and welcome to Runkle to the Bailey. My name is Ian Runkle. I'm a Canadian criminal defense and firearms lawyer. I can tell you what I didn't have on my bingo card for this week, and that is Rwandan spies. Yeah, Rwanda. So, an RCMP officer by the name of Eli Ndatuje, I hope I'm getting that right, was arrested and charged with various offenses relating to getting RCMP records and providing them to a foreign actor, that being Rwanda. I mean, good for them. I didn't really see them coming at all. I'm not sure what interest they have in like Canadian RCMP records, but there is a lot of information that the RCMP holds on the average citizen. So this is concerning, even if we don't normally think of Rwanda in the same sort of espionage category as like Russia or China or the United States. But yeah, so he's been charged with breach of trust, unauthorized use of a computer, and breach of trust in respect to safeguarded information. He is going to have to appear on these charges on March 11th in Calgary. I'm going to link the RCMP press release on this. But this, I think, the RCMP says basically, and I'm quoting here, they say that they implemented measures to monitor, mitigate, and manage any further unauthorized disclosures and ensure maintenance of public safety as the investigation unfolded, which I suspect means that they just cut off this guy's access. I don't think that this means any like broad scale thing. It's probably just they're like, yeah, you've had enough secret information. And this is not top secret information, but it's also, I'm guessing, not information that, for instance, I'd be able to access. This sort of issue of information leakage should also make us concerned about just how much information the police have at any given point. There's always new proposals that come out there saying we should give the police more and more information. Well, okay, I can see the argument for that. I don't agree with it because I tend to be much more of a privacy and personal rights kind of person. But keep in mind that for any information they have, if they've got access to a whole bunch of stuff, that can open the door to other people wanting to get access to it. And there have been other instances reported. So we've just recently seen one officer who was found guilty for similar offenses. There was also a 911 operator who was charged with pulling information on behalf of organized crime. Organized crime has a real interest in getting the information off of police databases. And one kind of information that might be of extra special interest to organized criminal groups is firearm registry information and firearms licensing information, because if they're able to pull the addresses and so forth, that provides them with places to go to target people in order to steal valuable items. So all of that is really concerning. They can also, of course, use this to target enemies. If they could look up, hey, we want to kill this guy. Where do the police think he is? Because the police might have good information on that. They can look up themselves and go, hey, do they suspect me of this particular crime? Are there any warrants out? We want Joe to run some drugs across the country. We should check and make sure Joe's got no warrants before we do that. So I don't really know the full details on this one. This is an emerging story. Lots of people have sent this one to me and said, hey, what do you think about it? So we're going to have to wait and see. It is interesting. He was released without, he wasn't held in custody. They made him surrender his passport. So the idea for that is that it'll make it harder for him to travel. The problem is that if he has the assistance of a foreign government, they might be willing to help him travel. They might be willing to issue him another passport. So we'll see. I hope he makes it to his court date in March. I hope that's, that there's no issues there, but I see a potential for a flight risk here. I would be concerned if I was if I was presiding over his bail hearing, or if I was the prosecutor deciding on what terms to release him. Probably not any real concern about recidivism, because we've cut off his access. It's not like he's going to be able to do it again, unless he's got buddies, in which case, if you're his buddies, look at what he's dealing with, and you don't want any part of that. So anyway, those are my thoughts. So let me know what you think. Did anyone see Rwanda coming? I guess Canada really is just kind of open season now. Everybody feels like it's okay to pick on us. Yeah. So let me know your thoughts. Share them in the comment section below. Please like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to see more content. I also want to thank my Patreon supporters. If you want to join them, there is a link below, and that does help the channel. My goal at this stage is to take this channel and turn it into my primary job so that I can just do law for free. That would be the ideal, because there's lots of people who need legal help but can't afford it, so that's sort of the hope. But I want to thank my Patreon supporters at the $50 level: CCFR, Canada's National Firearms Association, and the Canadian Shooting Sports Association. And then at the $20 level, Lindsay Metcalf, Larry Kalniak, Kyle Fox, Drunkle of the Baileys, Cameron Johnson, Andrew Elsich, Vicky, and Dorky Dane. Thank you as well to my $10 supporters, who will be in the crawl immediately following. Thank you for watching. Hope this has armed you with knowledge. See you next time.